This is Sneaker Gears. My name is Levi, and welcome to another Performance Gears episode. Maybe it's a casual Gears episode. Today we actually do have a new shoe company that just sent me out a pair to try out, and it is by FitVille. You guys check that out there. They actually make shoes for wide footers that are meant to be just casual, everyday wearing shoes. Now, if you follow the channel, I really only do performance reviews. Running, training, basketball. But the article just released on footwearnews.com. This was actually written by Jenny Bell. It was actually posted on LinkedIn by Matt Powell. So big dude in the sneaker industry. She actually said there was a report done by Rockport that 53% of Americans are walking way more than they did before the pandemic. Anywhere from like 1 to 3 miles, certain percentage, and 4 to 5 miles. And 92% of the people they went over that said they were doing more walking said they're going to keep it up. So walking is becoming a bigger thing, and honestly, for most folks, if you're not just playing basketball, I know a lot of my audience out there, if you guys are doing a lot of training, walking is still really good just to build your overall cardio. Now, generally, I recommend high cushion, kind of high max shoes for walking, such as these bad boys. These are the Nike Invincible, and honestly, these are way overkill for just walking. This is meant for your 10, 20 mile runs. A lot of cushion, a lot of engineering that goes into that. But what we have here today is the FitVille shoes. These retail, I believe, for about $120 or so. I'll put the link in the description. I'll kind of start how I normally do. First off, the materials. They're using a awesome mesh and suede upper, at least on this colorway, which I think looks really cool. They have a few other colorways you can check on their website. I'll put links and pictures here so you guys can look at those. They're really just casual shoes, so I wanted to do a different setting. We're out here walking casually, seeing how they feel. As far as fit, size-wise, FitVille did tell me they recommend a size, whatever you're doing, and that's going to be a wide. So I'm generally a 12 or 12 and a half for most shoes, and that's because I need a wide pair. Now, if I'm going with New Balance or with Brooks and they have wide, I do a 12 double E. That's their normal pair. So if you normally wear wide shoes or you have a wide foot and you have to go a half size up, you can just get your normal size with FitVille. But if you look at their box, and this is why I have a video on this, I'll post the links above, they note it as a 12 wide for US pairs, but it's also a UK 11 and a half, which by Nike and Under Armour, and I think like Saucony, that's really a 12 and a half. So for most other brands, they also list it as a Euro 47, which again, that's generally about a 13 in most other brands. So maybe they're just relabeling the sizing, but all I can tell you is they run wide. There's no break-in period. You can put them on straight out of the box and go for a walk and enjoy them. You're not gonna have to do any break-in. So fit-wise, if you have a normal foot, this isn't for you. All right, guys, so if you have a normal foot, there's plenty of other pairs. You can do something like New Balance with a 990, which these remind me of. I went with the gray pair just because I think they look like a dad's shoe, and I'm a dad. So I had to go with these. I think they look really clean. I'm normally in the gym and playing basketball, lifting, so just going for a walk I do with my family. I figured this would be something new for you guys. Let me know if you like this. But I'm using these what they're meant for, just staying active and going for a walk. Now, as far as the cushion, how that's set up, normally I get into support, but there's not really much support needed. They do have a medial post on the interior, the medial side of the shoe, so that gives you a little bit of support as far as making sure your foot is balanced. As far as the foot drop, it feels like a 10 millimeter foot drop, and what that means is if your foot's flat on the ground, your heel feels a little lifted, and that's how most normal shoes are and working boots. I'm used to more flat shoes, so for me, I can tell the difference. And how the cushion feels is the heel is quite soft. If I just walk on my heels, it feels good. Once you get to the balls of your feet, it does get a little bit more firm. It's not hard. You still remove a lot of the ground feel, which I like. I don't want to feel that I'm walking on concrete and asphalt and pavement. So no matter what you're walking on, at least you don't get that ground contact feel, which I like, and that really saves your knees and your back. So the cushion is okay. And for the price point, honestly, I think they're doing a great job of giving you really nice materials, giving you a comfortable, relaxed fit, and giving you something that should last a while. The materials feel really nice, construction feels good. So it's not a cheap shoe, but I think they're pricing it. I think they're pricing it just right. If you start looking at any kind of comparable shoe from, say, like your Saucony classics, like a Jazz, or your New Balance 990s, this is something that's going to give you more cushion than your classic runners, more support, while also being something that's a little bit more new, and it's going to give a fit for us wide footers. So if you're a regular size foot person, this is not for you guys. It's probably going to be way too wide for you. You're not going to enjoy it. But if you're a wide footer, you look for something casual, these aren't bad. Now, am I going to recommend them over a performance shoe? I'm going to say no, only because if you get a performance running shoe, you also have the ability to go running. So for me, if I were to just buy, say, the Nike Invincible I showed you, I can walk in those and they're going to be just fine. But if I wanted to start running and go for longer runs, they do that too. And honestly, something like the Hoka Mach 4, it's $130, much cheaper than the Invincible, really comfortable fit. And again, that's a true running shoe, so it's a little bit more technical, but it's going to give you that casual vibe to walk and also be awesome to go running in. So I can't necessarily fully recommend these, but if you're the type of person who you don't like running, which I generally haven't, but you do want to go for walks, and this is going to be just a stylish shoe so you can do your long walks with your family, hopefully as we start going on more vacations, this might be the shoe for you. I'll put links in the description below, guys. I will have performance reviews coming up. I have the Curry 8s that I'm tackling as my next shoe, and then it's probably going to be like the Jordan 35s and LeBron 18s after that, followed by your Cosmic Unity, and then the GT Cut towards the end of the month. So a lot of reviews coming up. Guys, really appreciate your support. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the description if you want more casual lifestyle stuff. Even though that's not what I do, I'm happy to help you guys out however I can. This is Levi with Sneaker Gears. I really appreciate you guys, and I will come at you later.